Hi folks, this is all the fruit and I'm in the Parque de la Paloma in the city of Benalmádena on the Costa del Sol in southern Spain, the most subtropical place in all of the European continent. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, look at the exotic fauna here. A black-eyed white rabbit. I mean, I saw chickens here and I saw parakeets, but white rabbits, that's new. Well, unlike the white rabbit, I saw the ombo trees a long time ago. They must have over 100 in the park. I think when they made the park, they asked what's gonna make a big impressive stem faster than anything else, and somebody said the ombo. And they said, well, let's buy all of them. So they will be with you everywhere in this park. Also the Juras trees here along this walk, beautiful, just starting to flower. Totally approve of that. And here also the fire thorn, which you might also know from less mild areas, and a nice huge cypress grove. They have a big pond. They have dozens and dozens of tree species. The claim to fame of this park, the reason why it is marked as a botanic garden, are not the rabbits. Oh no, those are hares. Why do we have white rabbits? Okay, those might also be rabbits. They have really big ears, but still, I think they might be hares. I think there was an island near Japan where you can get covered in bunnies. Those are really peaceful. I wonder how this works with all the dogs in the park. Look at that. They're coming right next to my feet. Wow. Well, what I wanted to say, the claim to fame of this park is its huge cactus collection. But when you look at their palm collection, it's bigger than some of the best botanic gardens. They must have well over 100 species of palms here. Those rabbits, I don't know, man. Are wild rabbits supposed to be that peaceful? I don't know. They're kind of hopping away only when you're about to touch them. Well, anyways, the palm collection is really amazing. Must be close to half a hectare of palm collection, not counting the single palms growing here and there in this park. Look at that, and a lot of them even have labels. Beautiful. I think the only bigger palm collection I've seen is the one of the Palmetum in Tenerife, maybe of some of the best botanic gardens in Southeast Asia. And there is another really nice one in Almuñécar, not too far away from here. But this is definitely one of the best palm collections I've ever seen, and it's not even mentioned. It's all about the cacti. Siagrus coronata, I wonder what those are gonna taste like. Siagrus romanzofiana is extremely tasty. Beautiful, beautiful huge palm collection. Well folks, just for those palms, you can put a second botanic garden sign on this park. I totally approve of it. Still walking through the huge palm collection. It's amazing, folks. This should be in the tourist guides. The fruit of this one was edible, but I forgot the name already. Stone pines over there, with nice edible fruit, and more and more and more palms. This is so beautiful, folks. Thumbs up to this great city and their great Parque de la Paloma. This palm collection is so huge, man. This is amazing. And this is not even a scientific botanic garden, it's a city park. Kiosks, playgrounds, giant brass heads lying on the ground, everything a park really needs. Welcome to the Yombo and Judas tree forest. In 100 years, if this park still exists, those trees and many others will be incredibly old specimens. So some kind of pepper. Was it the San Pedro pepper or something like that? Incredible pepper growing without protection in Europe. The invasion of the rabbits continues. Number 4. Number 5. I wonder, can you call 5 rabbits an invasion? Are you an invader? Well, they are beautiful. I hope you know what you're eating. I hope it's not poisonous for you. When you are hunting for fruits and interesting fruit parks, sometimes you are disappointed, sometimes you are delighted. And today I'm really delighted. Beautiful park. A lot of edible things which are not in season. I also found a new super tasty palm fruit. And I haven't reached the actual botanic garden, the cactus collection yet. Nice bamboo collection here. And the Washingtonia grove in front of this little lake. Really looks like an oasis somewhere in northern Mexico. With the park that beautiful, you can almost forget that we are not in the fruit season and that it's actually kind of lacking in fruit trees. Yeah, seen a couple mulberries, a lot of the palms are edible, a lot of the cacti are edible. You can collect nuts from some of the pines. I even saw a young bunya pine somewhere. But yeah, not really a fruit park, but still worth visiting for every fruit hunter, especially in the fruit season, because of all those cactus and palm fruits. Here I am at the garden of cacti and other succulents in the Parque de la Paloma, in the beautiful city of Benalmádena at the Costa del Sol in Spain. This is the part of the park which claims to be a botanic garden, and I must say, yes, the claim is kind of well-founded. I was a little bit skeptical when coming here because in Spain and also in other areas, a lot of people, well, when there is a park with 3 or 4 slightly unusual plants, they stick to it, the label botanic garden. In the next town here on the Costa del Sol, they even have dozens of locations in Google which say they are botanic gardens, but they are just locations of ancient trees. I think Google should totally show the locations of ancient trees, but please don't show them as botanic gardens. This is a botanic garden. Not a scientific one, not one with entrance fee, but one with probably hundreds of different succulents, and at least half of them seem to have labels. Founded 19 years ago, still in reasonably good shape. Let's see what we can find here. Nice Pico Pancha collection. The plants have enough space to grow, but unfortunately, exactly those species which have fruit and which I cannot identify lack labels. Beautiful agave collection. Of course, they have intermixed the agaves with a couple other plants in order to achieve a better visual effect, but still, seems that there are 1 or 2 dozens of agave species here. Well done. Pancha basilaris. I would have called this a Pancha microdases. Okay, so I learned something again today. Pancha aciculata, the dead pigeon, reinforcing the name of the park and the desert feeling too. Yeah, I always thought Ficus carica kind of looks like a succulent. Let's make it an honorable succulent. Pencil choya, but no label. This should be Opancha robusta. Another Opancha robusta. Which one is this? I don't think I've seen this ever before. Opancha sherry. Nice. A nice Bromeliaceae collection. And behind the edible Monstera deliciosa. The dragon fruit cactus overgrowing this big ombu tree. still doing reasonably well. But this other cactus that grew there as an epiphyte, could be a Christmas cactus, seems to be suffering. You see the cluster of dried up stems in the middle? Those don't look good. A couple palm species and huge yuccas, basically to set the limits of the cactus collection. Again, the agave collection from the other side. Nice, big, beautiful agave collection. Part seems to be dedicated to the Cereoideae, like down there were the Opanchoideae, among them a couple Perescioideae, here lots of Cereoideae, and agave here and there, to basically to increase the desert feeling. And I forgot the name of those things. There were no yuccas, no agaves, but something different. Beautiful park, well done. Two more parts with Cereoideae. Here we have a collection of barrel cacti. Don't even know what this thing in the background is, but I would like to see it in more parks. It looks like a crazy tentacle monster. Here, some really big Cardon cacti. The garden is just 20 years old. Guess those must have been a bit bigger when they brought them here. Probably those here were brought as babies 20 years ago. Oh, and the blueberry cactus. The blueberry cacti hanging full of fruit. Look at that. Bunches of tasty blueberries, but they will be ripe in a couple weeks. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna eat in a couple weeks, probably the pigeons. I guess the people here don't know what a blueberry cactus is. Lots of spurges in this part, and a couple dragon trees, really beautiful. Folks, know your cacti from your spurges, or you're gonna suffer. Cacti on the right, spurges on the left. They might have less vicious spines, but they're a lot more dangerous than cacti. Beautiful succulent vine, about as thick as myself. I think I should really lose some weight. Nice huge aloe collection in this part. Well, the good thing is here on the Costa del Sol, nurseries will sell you a lot of subtropical stuff. So it's easy to make nice collections. I guess it gets hard when you want to have the biggest nice collection, since the competition is so fierce. Nice bombaceae around here. What was this? A pseudo-bombax, I think? With the beautiful white flowers. I wonder if you can eat pseudo-bombax fruit, but I don't find anything on the trees. A view from above. Really nicely executed city botanic garden here. Beautiful for locals and tourists alike. What was this? Ameritrina. Beautiful. Even the streets outside of the park almost look like a continuation of it. They are really spoiling us here with dragon trees. I am afraid, since they planted at least 24 of them close together, that they will not be able to develop properly. Guess this part is supposed to be some sort of xerophytic Canary Island grove with different spurges, dragon trees, and I saw a Kleinia further back. Nice big aluadias here. I wonder what they will look like when they are bigger and more mature. I don't think I've ever seen any much bigger than those. Another super fat grapevine. They have pruned them, but I'm sure that the new growth will come out soon. More aloes. Don't even know what this Fabaceae tree is, but it's beautiful. Pandanus, not necessarily a succulent, but it's growing near the pond, so we'll let it pass. Folks, beautiful botanic garden. If you're on the Costa del Sol and come close to Benalmádena, just visit the Parque de las Palomas with its beautiful Cactus botanic garden. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful area of the Costa del Sol, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.